When your phone's on D&D, no one's really hitting your line up, right? Because it's not coming through. But the moment that your phone is off, you get notification after notification, and all of a sudden your availability is taken up. Oh, let me check this thing on Instagram. Let me check this thing on Twitter. Let me check this thing on my messages. Let me check my phone. Someone just called me. Now I'm on the phone for 20 minutes. I'm super available, right? Sometimes you got to put your life on D&D because you can't be available to everybody. You got to learn when it's okay to take your life off in D&D and when it's okay to be available for the things that matter. Man, you ever hear people say, people want what they can't have? That is a very true statement. Reason being is because people literally want what they can't have. People want a car that they don't have yet. People want the girl that they don't have yet. People want the nice fancy jewelry that they don't have yet. They want the fancy lifestyle. They want the money that they don't have yet. That's why people are always chasing after something, right? When you sit there and actually realize what you're actually working for and what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to get, you're trying to do those things because you don't have it yet. And the same thing goes for your time. You can't be too available for people that don't appreciate your time. And what I mean by that is really more so down to, fellas, I'm talking to y'all, because there'll be times when you give a lot of time and attention to a female and you're overly available for her. Anytime she calls you, you pick up the phone, you give her the time of day. Anytime she texts you, you hit back super fast. Anytime that she wants to see you, you're like, oh, when can I see you? Where do I need to be at, right? You're too available for her when she doesn't even appreciate your own time. When you text her, she takes hours to reply. When you call her, she doesn't answer. When you want to reach out to her and whenever you want to see her, she doesn't have any time for you, but you drop everything just to be available for her. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how being available is actually more of a downfall when it comes to that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the thing is, a lot of guys, they end up putting themselves in a position where they actually get used by women consistently. I actually had a person just the other day, literally she called me and she was like, hey, it's been a while since we talked. What you been up to? How you been? Yada, yada. And like, mind you, she had been trying to reach out to me for like a little minute, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always busy. I'm doing calls. I got stuff going on, basically. And, I decided to pick up the phone. She's like, oh, well, what? Like, you been ignoring me, or, we're not cool anymore. And it's like, you literally got to just decide where your availability and where your time needs to go. People are going to come in your life and they're either going to be a drainer or they're going to be a person that actually pours into you. And the people that you want to be available for need to be people that are going to pour into you. Not just girls that want to call you whenever they're in the mood, not girls that call you whenever they just want to take up your time and talk about how emotional they're feeling and all this type of stuff. The thing is that, like, this is going to go for the people that aren't like living together or married. So if that's you, you might want to get off the video because it's not for you. This is for the people that are rather single, they're in relationships, but they don't see the person every single day. Or maybe you do see the person every single day, but you're too available, you're making yourself too vulnerable. What I mean by that is basically putting yourself in a position where she's controlling your time and what you have going on. Instead of you being the man in the relationship and standing on what you know you should be doing, you're being too available to give that time to her. All of a sudden, instead of you going to the gym in the morning or on a daily basis, you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna sleep in a little bit later because my lady wants me to cuddle with her. She's taking away the time for you to actually grow as a person. And instead, you're giving that time to her to be too available to her, right? There's nothing wrong with finding a balance, but the thing is that whenever you're actually giving too much, she's going to recognize that and it's going to turn her off. I guarantee it. All of a sudden your body starts slipping up, all of a sudden your money starts slipping up, all of a sudden your mind starts slipping up because you're catering to her too much. That's the thing, man. You can't be doing that. Because if you're too available, it's going to put her in a position where she feels like she's in power and in control. Whatever she says, she goes, right? That whole happy life or happy wife, happy life stuff, that's not true, man. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I say that is because she could be happy and you could be miserable. And all of a sudden it's happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all this stuff that's controlling you and you're not even happy. That's because you've become too available for her to run the relationship or to run you. There comes a point in life, man, where you got to understand, am I still being able to be consistent with what I have going on? And am I taking the time to use it properly? Or am I just being too available for anyone that wants it? It's kind of like having a phone. When your phone's on D&D, no one's really hitting your line up, right? Because it's not coming through. But the moment that your phone is off, you get notification after notification, and all of a sudden your availability is taken up. Oh, let me check this thing on Instagram. Let me check this thing on Twitter. Let me check this thing on my messages. Let me check my phone. Someone just called me. Now I'm on the phone for 20 minutes. I'm super available, right? Sometimes you gotta put your life on D&D because you can't be available to everybody. You got to learn when it's okay to take your life off in D&D and when it's okay to be available for the things that matter. And the moment that you're like, okay, look, I actually know that this person, this person that I'm growing with, or this girl that I'm connecting with, we are actually going to have something long-term down the road, then that's when you could be more available to be like, okay, look, maybe we can go to the gym together. Maybe we can go to this event together. Maybe we can go do things together. That way you're still being productive, but you're still spending that time with her. It's not that you're being too available. It's that you're including her into what you have. If you really just want to spend that time with her, you know what I'm saying? But you can't just always make yourself that available. Anytime she calls you, hey, it's been a while since we talked. Can I come see you? Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, it's okay. You can come over. Hey, what you got going on today? I want you to come spend the night. Hey, what you got going on today? We should go see a movie. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. We should go do it, right? Rather, that means that you are prioritizing her availability over yours, or you're actually not doing enough. Because why do you have so much time for you to actually just go and be, so open and available? Now, again, nothing wrong with finding a balance. But the thing is that if you're always saying yes, I guarantee you there's going to be one dude that she's like, Jimmy said no, but I know that Elijah will say yes. So let me call up Jimmy because he's really the one that I want to see, I want to hang out with, and let's see what he says. No, he's busy. He's going to the gym. He's working on himself. Okay. Well, I know Elijah will say yes. I'm just bored. I want to do something. So let me just call him up. Yeah? Okay, be ready by 12? Okay, bet. That's not the person you want to be, dude. And trust, she'll start to take advantage of it. I guarantee you she'll start to take advantage of it because you're overly available for her. Anytime she wants to see you, or anytime she wants to do anything, or anytime she just feels like she's in the mood for something, she's like, oh, well, let me just call him up. And you're overly going. It's not going to help you, man. Trust is not going to help you. But when I say being available, learn what is worth taking your time for. Learn what is worth putting your life on D&D. Learn what is worth investing into a girl. Because the thing is that girl is rather going to go with you or she not. Rather she going to be going and being able to grow with you and actually spend some valuable time with you or not. The thing is that you be questioned why you haven't gotten to the next level in your life. It's because you're over here giving so much time and availability to a person that doesn't even naturally want to see you grow. You're giving all this available time and giving all this energy to something that's not even going to grow. When you could be working on your business, you can be getting your money up, you could be working on your body, you could be reading a book, you could be studying, you could be watching YouTube, you could be educating, you could be doing so many other things. You know what I'm saying? Staying on top of what you need to stay on top of, but instead, you're overly available. And I can't even hate on it because there's times where you just know that you need to reset, you need to open up your availability, but that's okay if it's just temporarily. It's okay to take your phone off of D&D temporarily, but make sure you put it back on D&D so that you're not always accessible. Because people will start hitting up your phone. People will recognize, oh, okay, he just open or do whatever. Okay, let me just call him up. He should come over. Yep, there goes 6 hours. Because you came over, you was cuddling, and he was, watching the movie. Okay. What could we have done in that 6 hours? Could have educated, could have went to the gym, right? We could have done anything else productive. But instead, let me go over there. Oh, okay, well, we should go to an amusement park. Takes up 4 hours, right? We should go grab a bite to eat. Takes up 2 hours. Oh, man, summertime's coming up. We should go to the pool. Takes up about 5 hours. You go to the pool, then you grab something to eat, and then you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff adds up. The overly available that you are, the more that you're actually going to be wasting time. I guarantee it, man. And all this time that is so available could be going to somewhere else and being more productive. I'm telling you, man, girls love when you aren't always available because then they feel like they got to work for it. Then they feel like they actually got to put themselves in a position to be available for you instead of you being available for them. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, man, okay, well, he can't do it today, but he said he can do it on Sunday. So let me make sure I clear my schedule on Sunday. Let me make sure everything that I got going on, I can move around, right? And girls low-key love that. Okay, well, that means he's actually working on something. That's kind of, that kind of turns me on because that means he's actually like prioritizing himself. He's prioritizing everything else that he has going on instead of him just making availability for me anytime I want him. You know what I'm saying? And most girls love that, especially if you got a good one. So don't be in a position where you're overly giving yourself and not getting anything in return. As well as, don't put yourself in a position to be accessible to everyone all the time. Put your life on D&D, get to work, put your head down, get your chicken bag up, get your body right, get your mind right. Trust, the girl's gonna come anyway, whether if it's her or someone that's actually gonna be good for you. And trust, whenever that time is right, watch how available she becomes. All of a sudden the tables flip. Now she's asking you, hey, what does your availability look like so that we can get together? I really want to take you out. I really want to hang out. I really want to do this and that. Only thing is, she's working around your schedule, not you working around hers. So that's really all I got for y'all in this video, man. Just need y'all to understand being available is not always okay. And make sure that you stay productive. Keep working on yourself. That being said though, that's all I got for y'all in this video. Just gonna wrap it up. Like this video, comment what you guys think about the video. Subscribe to the channel. I love when y'all subscribe and having y'all support. And that being said, I will catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.